Irma, as we all know, continues to move towards South Florida, expecting to see dangerous winds by tomorrow there. And the storm expected to make landfall on Sunday. World News Tonight anchor David Muir is leading our coverage on the ground all weekend, and he's here with us this morning. Good morning, David.
Robin, good morning to you. And as you heard Ginger point out, South Florida and all of Miami now bracing for a Category 4 hurricane. A direct hit, winds up to 150 miles per hour or more. And as Ginger just pointed out, the real concern here, the storm surge several feet, up to 10 feet high perhaps. And one of the most troubling things about this hurricane is that right now some of the most populated areas of South Florida and here in Miami, it's expected will be on the wrong side, the most damaging side of this hurricane. So we are watching it very closely, obviously. And overnight, 2 a.m., our phones all went off here with official hurricane warnings now in place for Miami and South Florida. Now, overnight, we're getting word of catastrophic damage coming in from Turks and Caicos. That was the real concern there as well, being on the wrong side of the hurricane churning as we wait for more images there. There's also new images coming in from the U.S. military, now involved in the Caribbean. New images of U.S. Navy sailors actually helping the critically injured, bringing them to St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands for treatment. New pictures from St. Martin, just devastation as far as the eye can see. That island could be hit again, unfortunately, by Hurricane Jose, which is next in the pipeline. Hotels destroyed, an estimated 6,000 Americans actually still stuck there. I talked to the Prime Minister of Barbuda overnight, who said more than 90% of that island simply destroyed. Hotels, buildings gone. And he told me the effort there today is to simply get everyone on that island off, to evacuate the entire island before Jose hits again. For late details on Turks and Caicos and reports of calls from Americans who are there back home to their families, let's turn to ABC's James Longman. He's live with us this morning from Nassau. James, good morning.
Good morning, David. These tiny islands are dealing with one of the biggest hurricanes they've ever seen. And no matter what the preparations, this monster storm is causing huge damage.
The latest to be swallowed by Irma. Overnight, Turks and Caicos devastated. A small island home to nearly 35,000 people, battered with rolling blackouts, shredded rooftops and flooded streets.
But we have seen nothing but worse in the last hour and a half.
165-mile-per-hour winds ravaging this hotel.
The thought of needing a life jacket is not the most comforting thing.
Tourists barricading doors, even hunkering down in bathrooms.
We made 2 bunkers, one in here, one in here.
It's only getting worse.
Using anything to keep out of danger. Colorado native Kelsey Priests broke down in tears after speaking to her family back home as Irma loomed over the island.
And then all of a sudden you're calling to say goodbye in case you don't have a chance to.
This morning, islands across the Caribbean dealing with the aftermath of the now 600-mile-wide storm. Look at the level of devastation in St. Martin. Homes leveled. These shipping containers tossed, boats slamming together like toys. In Barbuda, which has been completely decimated by Irma, volunteers evacuating stranded islanders by private yacht.
We're here in the Bahamas. We're expecting landfall sometime tonight. We can feel the wind picking up here. And the thing is these islands sit very, very close to the water, so the worry is that storm surge coming in. David?
All right, you and the crew stay safe there, James. We certainly appreciate it. And back here in Florida this morning, we should point out that all public schools here in Miami have been closed straight through Monday at least. That's the word this morning, Robin. And I got to tell you, coming out to this live report for GMA this morning, before the sun even came up, we passed several lines. All you could see were the taillights of cars lining the roads here. People lined up already this morning throughout South Florida trying to get gasoline. And as you know, we've been reporting for a couple of days now about the shortage of gas. Some gas stations already running empty.
And we're going to talk about that with the governor in a little bit, David. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.